What's up, everybody? Kevin Clayson here, and this video, I'm gonna F up some stuff, okay? Now, I know it's not what you think, okay? We're gonna go through 7 Fs, all right? And what would you say if I told you there was a way you could put your money to use and to grow your wealth and expand your portfolio without having to do a single thing? That's where the 7 Fs come from, and why I'm gonna F it up with you today, okay? Because what if I told you that there was a way that you could invest your money without having to invest your time? So in this short video, I'm sharing with you a service that we provide here at Done For You Real Estate. You maybe have already gleaned some of it from past videos. We're really gonna dive in today. It's a service that will look after your investments so you can grow your wealth and reap the rewards of real estate without having to invest a single second of your time. Well, you might have to invest a few seconds of your time, but significantly less than you would have to invest otherwise, because time is precious and it is in extremely short supply. In fact, to be honest, time's the only actual limited resource on the planet. So why would you want to waste your time when there's a better alternative? Why would you want to spend countless hours, let alone thousands of dollars required as well, studying and learning the markets when you could just let us take care of that for you? Investing is about securing your future. Wouldn't you want it to be looked after by real experts? Our Done For You Real Estate hands-off investing program has changed the lives of thousands of people, and now it's your turn. It's your turn to live the life you've been dreaming about. It's your turn to reap the benefits of the modern world. It's your turn to start living in true comfort that can only be found once economic freedom can be achieved. Once you've achieved this level of economic independence, so many doors begin to open for you. I mean, you've heard stories about people who invested and never looked back, and you've been probably dreaming about doing the same. The Done For You hands-off real estate investment program, we sometimes call it the Moneyball Real Estate System. The Moneyball Real Estate System that we've set up is the way to achieve that goal. It's your path to the future, the key to your freedom, and the facilitator of your success. So if you're ready to dive into the Moneyball Real Estate System and F some things up, let's go. Okay, we're gonna begin our journey through the 7 Fs with F number 1, which is framework. Now, what I'm gonna describe to you is kind of what the Moneyball Real Estate System is, and it really kind of encompasses 7 Fs altogether, but the 4 that we're gonna cover in the middle are really the crux of what the Moneyball Real Estate program is. But I want to set some framework and foundation, and I also want to tell you how to achieve freedom with this entire process, which is the Moneyball Real Estate System. And it all starts with the framework, okay? The framework is really a game plan. I've talked about it before on these videos. You should go back and check out some of these other videos where we talk about mall mapping, and it's the idea that you are where you are and you're trying to get somewhere, and the only way to get from here to there is to find the path that connects the two, right? And that is really effectively what a game plan is. A game plan takes you right where you are. The resources you have today, the time resources, the money resources, the credit that you have today, and it constructs a plan to get you from where you are to where you want to go. Now, sometimes that game plan may be, hey, you can't buy real estate for a couple years, do all these other things. Sometimes it's, hey, you have money in a property, you have equity in a property that you could refinance out and you could begin real estate today. Sometimes it's, hey, you've got money in a 401k that you could turn into a self-directed IRA and you could buy real estate inside of your retirement plan. Sometimes it's, hey, you've got cash in the bank that you want to put towards something that gives you more tax benefits. Let's get started with real estate today. Sometimes it includes a mortgage, sometimes it doesn't. The game plan is essential to you knowing where you are, where you're going to go, and putting a precise plan together. And that's something we do for everybody for free. So F number 1 is the framework. F number 2 is the foundation. Now, the foundation that has to be there in order for your framework to take shape and in order for the Moneyball Real Estate System to really get up and going is you have to get pre-approved. Now, one of the things that we do at Done For You Real Estate is we do a full doc pre-approval. Now, let me tell you what that means. A full doc pre-approval is not this thing where like a mortgage loan officer will be like, you have good credit and you say you have money, you're pre-qualified. That is not it. A pre-approval is a full doc pre-approval, meaning we're gonna pull credit, we're gonna get all your financial documentation, we're gonna put together a plan precisely of where you should be investing, how you should go about it, how many properties you could buy, what price those properties should be. And we cannot do that without the pre-approval. In fact, the pre-approval is so critical, it's why we're able to be successful in a lot of markets with our clients, because you see, our clients are so well qualified because we're effectively underwriting the file in-house before we ever shop for a property, before you ever get handed off to a lender, so that we know precisely what you're able to do from a real estate standpoint. That means that when we go to the market and when we're helping you find properties, the sellers already know, and they know our reputation, and they know that if we're working with someone, that person is fully pre-approved and that they are extremely likely to get that loan closed. In fact, I think our pre-approval to close rate is somewhere in like the 98% range, right? So we know what this is, and that is the foundation. We have to set the foundation of pre-approval so we know where you ought to be buying, what price point you ought to be buying at, and that dictates where you're going to find the right kind of property, which brings us to the next F. So that brings us to the first F in the real core of the Moneyball real estate system, which is finding. Now, finding is one of those things that we can do for you. Finding the right market, finding the right property are both part of the finding equation. You need to be in markets that are profitable markets that attract good tenants, and markets that are, where you're buying homes at or below the median, where it's a reasonable price. It's not like California or New York where it's super duper expensive, but it's somewhere where it's more reasonable, where you can buy more real estate and actually grow a portfolio. And the finding process, we have about a 50-point checklist of what we go through and a 35-point system of what even helps us select the market. So we go through a 35-point system to find the market. Then each property goes through about a 50-point inspection, both in terms of numbers, internal numbers, research, physical condition, and everything in between. And that's how we're able to find properties in the right market that will be profitable over time. And that leads us to the next F, which is financing. Now, you remember when we were talking about the framework you were getting pre-approved. Well, financing is where the rubber meets the road. Now the approval starts to come into play because you're actually going and obtaining financing. Now, one of the things that we've done, in addition to having all the teams in place and having all the vetting in place so you can find the right properties, is we've got a mortgage brokerage that's in-house that can help get you finance. That means we're working with multiple lenders at any given time to find the best loan for you and for your scenario so you can buy as much real estate as possible. Now, before I give you the final 3 Fs, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I just want to thank you for being here. We love to do this. It's really fun to be able to hang out with you, to be able to share things with you. We love to be able to interact with you. So make sure you go down in the comments and you tell us what your thoughts are, the things that you want to hear about, and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, because we want to give you the information that's relevant to you, that's helpful to you, that'll help you actually take action and move forward in your financial life. And the only way we could do that is if we know which videos resonate for you. So make sure if you see a video from us that you like, make sure you hit the like button. Try to subscribe to the channel. Tell family and friends about it. Help us know what content we can deliver for you. Because if you are looking to get a start in real estate, this channel is for you. If you're looking to grow your portfolio from wherever it is, this channel is for you. If you're looking for the tips and the tricks and the ideas that will help you grow your financial life, this channel is for you. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share with family and friends, and we will continue to bring you as much awesome content as we can that will hopefully change your life one video at a time and ultimately one property at a time. Now let's get back to the video, and I'm going to go through the final 3 Fs of what the Moneyball real estate system is. We've talked about finding as part of the core of the Moneyball real estate system, right? Yeah, we talked about foundation and framework, but the core is really finding, financing, and the next one, which is fixing. Now, in order to get a property that's rented out, you want to make sure that it's fixed up and good to go. Now, when it comes to fixing, we're looking to do rental-ready rehabs. Now, what that means is we are not looking to, do a major overhaul of a property. We're not looking to get a property and then flip it, right? We're not looking to, replace all the cabinets and redo all the bathrooms. What we're looking for is to do the bare minimum so that it is in great condition and in good shape, so it costs you the least amount but produces the most in rent, right? So when I say bare minimum, I don't mean that in a negative way, right? Like, we're not trying to cut corners. I just mean if we don't need to upgrade the countertops, we're not going to upgrade the countertops, right? If we don't need to do a two-tone paint, then we won't do a two-tone paint. And every market is different. So when we talk about fixing the property up, it's really just rental-ready rehabs. A lot of these homes are in really good condition. So it may be, maybe we're updating some appliances, maybe not. Maybe we're doing paint and carpet. Maybe we're installing ceiling fans. Maybe we're making sure that window coverings are on point. Maybe there's a little bit of landscape, but it's not like these major overhauls. But it's a critical piece to making sure that you've got a rental-ready rehab done so that when somebody walks through the property, they feel like, wow, I could really picture myself here. I could see my family here. So the fixing that we're doing is being really overseen and conducted by our property managers in the market to make sure that it is the right rehab for the right market at the right price, done in a timely manner so you can find the right and best tenants for that property, which leads us to the last F of the real core Moneyball real estate system, which is to fill. And fill means that we are filling the property, right? So we're finding, we're financing, we're fixing, and we're filling. Filling really just means finding the right kind of tenants, making sure that we're doing background checks, making sure that we're doing credit checks, making sure that we're calling references, making sure that we're utilizing technology to whatever ability we can to find good tenants that will pay rent on time. Now, the filling process and finding a good tenant, it's not an exact science, but it is scientific. And so the whole process that we're going through and that our property management partners are going through is one that allows you to find the best tenants for your property in that neighborhood that will hopefully pay rent on time and do it consistently for years to come. So that leads us to the last F that we're going to talk about today, which is freedom. Guys, yes, we have to have a framework. That's your game plan. We have to have a foundation of a pre-approval so you can go and do real estate. Then we're going to find you the real estate. We're going to finance it for you. We're going to fix it up for you. We're going to fill it for you so that you can be on your way to achieving economic independence or some form of freedom. And we know that that comes once you own 10 properties. So the core of the Moneyball real estate system is simple and conservative real estate. 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, properties in a good neighborhood that are in good shape so they will attract a good tenant, and then allowing us to find it, to finance it, to fix it, to fill it, so that you can get one property that yields enough that over time that one property can buy your next couple properties, and those buy your next couple properties, all the way to 10 properties, so that you can achieve one level or some level of economic independence. That's the Moneyball real estate system. Real estate singles that are profitable and that can produce real substantial returns for you and your loved ones. So what if you're ready to get into real estate, but the thought of having to be a landlord, it's just too much, right? Investing in single family rentals, as you know, which is why you're here, it's one of the smartest things you could do to combat inflation and to beat the stock market and to save on taxes. And now there's a new way to invest. We just talked about it, right? It's Moneyball real estate. It's the Moneyball real estate system, which means you can get properties without having to take tenant phone calls and without having to fix leaky toilets ever. I want you to go to DFY-realestate.com, where we offer a one-stop shop that allows you to have investments that are managed by professionals so you can sit back and relax while your money works for you. Plus, our properties are chosen specifically for the markets that they're in, the ROI they produce, and the overall financial benefit they can pose to your life so that it grows over time. So if you're ready to learn more about how Done For You Real Estate can help you invest in real estate, click the link in the description below, set up a call with our team, and let's do this together, one property at a time. We'll see you soon.